Hi there, this is Joe from SquareXO, and this is episode 17. I'm here once again with Dan.
Hello everybody.
So, hi everyone. Before we start, I'll just go through all the stuff you usually go through. So follow us on twitter.com/square_xo, twitch.tv/squarexo, youtube.com johansonwater, and you can follow us on iTunes and Podbean, and please leave us a nice review. Thank you. There we go. See, if you want a sponsorship, if you want to sponsor a podcast, you can get that wonderful introduction.
Yeah, it's only taken 17 episodes to get it perfectly succinct.
Yeah. Do you weigh yourself when you run? Man pads. For every embarrassing occasion.
Depends what you're running from. I'd imagine if you're running from a tiger like I was the other week, then yeah, you would.
I don't weigh myself when I run.
Not yet. Give it. You're 40 soon, aren't you?
Not unless I'm running to the toilet. I am 40.
Are you?
Yes.
No, you're not.
I am.
What? When did this happen?
Don't know, ages ago. 10 years ago or something. No, not quite that long ago, but I am. I'm just look very young for my age.
That is breaking news, and I'm surprised. I'm sure some of the listeners are.
What age are you? You're in 30s, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm 33. I'm like a spring chicken compared to you. That's quite nice. I quite like the start of this one.
Yeah, no, I'm the old whitey's one. I swear my mum and dad got my birth certificate muddled up. Like it was like somebody wrote the wrong date on it or something.
So what? You're 40. Just bang on 40. Not literally bang on, but you are 40.
41.
41.
42 this year.
You're nearly old enough to be my dad.
Not quite. I know, I feel old. Oh well, what can you do?
Just keep getting older.
I still think I'm not that old. I still think I'm 30 or something, really. Some muddle up somewhere.
Good. I've started making noises when I stand up, and that's like the sign of getting old, isn't it? When you're like, ugh.
I look better now than I did 10 years ago. That's a fact. I'm not far off a 6-pack.
That's gaming for you. Keeps you young. They need to put that on the box.
I'm just saying I'm quite fit compared to what I was 10 years ago. I was completely out of shape. When I got married, I was huge. So I was. I remember running round before I got married, running round the track trying to lose weight. Because I thought
your suit.
But then I used to work in an office, you see, so I think that contributed a lot, because I would just go in and get one of those mayonnaise-filled sandwiches at lunchtime, you know, the ones that, whatever, you get a Waitrose or whatever, just the sandwiches, and it's just full of rubbish, isn't it?
They are, yeah, and then there's always donuts in the office as well.
Yeah, I know, and then you've got the machine where you can get your coffee, and then you think, oh, I'll have a chocolate bar, and oh dear, it's terrible. Don't want to work in an office again. Whereas now I'm at the gym every morning, walking 6 miles a day probably.
Well, that definitely helps. The secret to a youthful face.
Yeah, I've always had a baby face. I got ID'd at 29 or something.
Yeah, I remember I got ID'd to buy The Matrix on DVD when I was like 26, and I just said to the lady behind the till, "Do you think I'm 14?" I'm like, "I'm working. I'm in a suit."
I swear me and Lisa got ID'd not that long ago.
Yeah, it's crazy. But, oh well, better be safe than sorry. They don't want to lose their jobs, do they?
No.
Anyway, on that bombshell, what other news is going on?
Okay, right. It's been fairly quiet. So I've not really wrote down any news, but let's have a look and see what's been happening. I can't say there's anything that's really stuck out, to be honest. There was Destiny 2 that finally got revealed, didn't it?
Yeah.
And there was a video for it. First of all there was a teaser, and then there was a video showing a bit off. I mean, like, me and you aren't too fussed about that game, are we?
Yeah.
So
I know nothing about it. I did read though that is there something PlayStation exclusive with it?
Probably some exclusive content or whatever. I think it was, but yeah.
And it's coming to PS5.
Yeah, that's right. They listed it on their website for PlayStation 5.
We laugh, but do you think that's a mistake, or do you think that there's
Well,
possibly
it
something
did
in that?
look a mistake because they'd listed Xbox One twice, they'd listed PC twice, I think, and
Right.
then PS4 was listed once and the PS5 was listed. So it's almost like it was duplicated, but for some reason that had changed to 5 instead of 4.
It's way too early for PS5, isn't it?
Yeah,
Jesus.
yeah. Although apparently Sony's working on a new PlayStation 4, a slimmer version of the PlayStation 4, which I presume is a slimmer version of the PlayStation 4 Pro.
Yeah, yeah, I
Uh,
saw that because I tweeted because I saw the official PlayStation magazine tweet that, and I put, well, if you whack an LCD screen on it, then I think a lot of people would buy it. I don't think they
yeah.
can make it that small, but who knows?
I think they'll make the Pro smaller. I don't know if they'll make the PS4 smaller again. I think not at the moment. It's
They
not
could
that.
take the power brick out of the PS4 Pro, couldn't they? That would make it
Yeah.
smaller.
Yeah, the thing is, the PS4 was already made a bit smaller, so I don't see them releasing another one so soon. Maybe in another few years, but I think PS4 Pro smaller would be nice.
Yeah. Or do you
Oh,
think another idea I had? Do you remember the PSP Go? What if they just take the disk drive out of the PS4? I know that would be crap for a lot of current owners, but
yeah, I don't think they'll do anything that dramatic. I think if anything, it'll just be a smaller SKU. Oh, I could replace my PS4 upstairs with a Pro, a white slim one.
yeah.
No, I couldn't. No money. But I could trade the old one
I won't
towards
get
it.
4p for it. Yeah, it's worth
Yeah,
doing.
yeah,
Sorry, yeah.
maybe not. Okay, so also Valkyria Revolution got dated. That's coming in June 30th to PS4, Xbox One, and PlayStation Vita. That could be an interesting game, I guess. Is that? I'm presuming that's a sequel to Valkyrie Chronicles, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so. It would seem to be. I've got to be honest and say I've not played either. I'm sure it
I
is,
do
though.
like Valkyrie Chronicles. That's a good game. I've not played it much, really. I've still got it in my shelf, but quite liked it. It's quite good, bit different. Which
Yeah. What
is
kind of
always
game
nice.
is it?
It's a sort of what you do is you go along, and then you kind of face up to the enemies. So it's kind of like JRPG sort of style, but wartime.
Did you ever play? Was it not Advance Wars, the one that was released on the Wii? Is it a bit like that? So it's a bit like a
I don't
turn-based.
remember the one we, but it is turn based, but it's
Yeah,
kind of the art style which sticks out, and
yeah, it looks
it's
nice.
just completely different. It's quite good, Joey. It's quite nice. Yeah, so that's dated. What else? What else? Do. Let me think. Uh, don't know. I'm struggling to find news because there's not really a lot this week. Apparently, this year's Call of Duty is called Call of Duty World War Two or something. But how true that is, I don't know.
Yeah, so we
Not
think that's
sure.
going to be set in Germany, rather than space.
It might just be some sort of fake leak sort of things. Developed by Sledgehammer Games, the studio behind Advanced Warfare, the new COD will be the first to venture back to the series' World War roots since 2008's World at War, apparently. Call of Duty World War II. It says the images are published on YouTube channel, the video games, the family video gamers, showing the images, and it says Eurogamer has since verified that it does indeed relate to this year's game. So there we go. So it's going
Could be
back
interesting.
a bit like Battlefield went back. This is
Yeah.
going to back as well. Speaking of Battlefront, I think we're getting some Battlefront 2 gameplay footage this month at some point.
At the Star Wars celebration.
I'm quite excited about that because I quite like Battlefront, so that'll be good for me.
Yeah, I'm just on that. April 15th, 2:30. That's American time. But yeah, that'd be interesting to see. I'm sure it's going to look good.
You want to
Sound
see
good.
a dentist for that though?
What?
2:30.
Oh dear. Oh dear, the dad jokes. Now you can justify them.
And also the Xbox Scorpio's apparently going to be shown off this week in some sort of form, but I don't believe that, because, well, maybe I believe it, but it's just that usually they would have an event to if they're going to show off stuff like that, so I can't see it being this week, because journalists would have their invites and they would probably announce that it's happening this week and we all get to see it. So I don't think Scorpio's quite ready to be shown yet, but I think it will be before E3 though. Whether it'll be this, I just don't think this week, not because they would have said something by now, wouldn't they?
You'd have thought so, and there's going to be so much happening at E3 that they're going to want to get it out before the kind of rush of news, so it makes sense to do it soon.
Yeah, definitely. I think it will be soon, but I'm not convinced it'll be this week, really. I don't know if we mentioned last week, but they were saying Lego City Undercover needs 13 gigabyte of the hard drive in order to play it, the retail version. But that was all a mistake, apparently, and the information in the packaging's incorrect, so you'll be able to just play from the cartridge. That's good. I've got that one ordered, actually. I quite liked it on the Wii U. It's one of the better Lego games, actually. And
is it a remake or is it a sequel?
No, it's a remaster, but you could only play one player on the Wii U, and now you can play co-op again, so that would be good.
Right.
It is quite funny and stuff, so it's a game well worth playing, I reckon.
That's the best thing about the Lego games, is the co-op.
Yeah,
isn't
it? Okay, what else?
PS Plus games.
Aye, they were announced, weren't they? Lovers in a Dangerous Space-Time and Drawn to Death. Drawn to Death's, I don't know what you think in that game. It certainly looks different.
Yeah,
a game drawn on a notepad. But for free, it's got to be worth a try, isn't it? So, Lovers in a Dangerous Space-Time. I get told by the other Dan that I know that it's a really good game and he really, really likes it. So it's out, been on Xbox for a while, I think, so it might be worth just checking that out on PlayStation.
I've heard of it. I've definitely heard people say good things about it. So, yeah. Are they live now, or was it tomorrow, Tuesday, that they go live?
Today's the last day to grab last month, so that was this Jam, was it? And something else. But, so, yeah, it might be worth grabbing them before they switch over. Zelda got a patch to improve the frame rate. That was our bit of news. I've not really played Zelda in a long while, actually.
No, I downloaded the patch to see. I couldn't tell any difference, so I don't know what it's done, but I downloaded it.
My Switch seems to be on Wii U mode, where it just sits there and gathers dust. Because I don't want to play Zelda anymore, not at the moment. I'll probably get back to it at some point, but I've just got a bit tired of it, to be honest.
It's good to have a break.
And there's nothing else to play on the Switch. I mean, 1-2 Switch is a throwaway game. I mean, kids played it, enjoyed it, but then that's it. They forgot about it long ago. I guess Snip Clips is okay, but it's not really the sort of game you got to go back to a lot. So it doesn't. I played for Splatoon 2 demo, which I quite enjoyed, but it was just more the same to me than as the first game. Yeah. So there's not really anything on the horizon, I would say, that's sort of floats my boat. I'm getting Lego City Undercover for Switch just so I can play a game on Switch.
I might get I Am Setsuna for my holiday, so I've got something new to play.
That's good.
But same with me. There's nothing else now. Like we were tweeting about last night, there's the Bayonetta tease, so that might be another Switch game, but obviously no one knows. It's just pure guessing.
It's just a shame that the games that are coming up for it are just a bit meh. Like Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, honestly, I really couldn't care less about that. ARMS just looks like another 1-2 Switch to me.
Yeah, I'm not interested in any of them.
Sort of one of that sort of, what would I call it? Sort of, I can't think of the word I'm trying to say. I don't know. Gimmicky. That's the word I was looking for. Gimmicky.
Yeah.
arms. It's like having to do that with a motion control, and that's gimmicky.
I know, let me sit and relax. That's what I want to do.
So, I mean, what else is there, really? What other games can you say, oh wow, can't wait for that? Nothing. Even and it shouldn't all be in Nintendo's back. I mean, the third parties should be doing something about it, and they're not really.
E3's coming, though, so you never know. There might be some news there.
I mean, I think Skyrim would be good, but I don't want to pay. If it was a tenner, maybe I'd get it. No, I mean, because it's so old now that I've played it on PlayStation 4 already. Was that the one that was out in PlayStation 3 as well, Skyrim?
I think it was, yes. It is quite old now.
Yeah, it was one that. So I played it in PlayStation 3 and completed it in PlayStation 3, and then I've played it in PlayStation 4 quite a bit. And it's got the really play in Switch as well. I don't think so. Not unless it's really cheap.
It's not going to be.
Something like Stardew Valley could get my attention on Switch.
That's coming though, isn't it?
Yeah, but I mean, I play it a lot on PlayStation 4 and I really enjoy it. So, but I've not played it for a while. Actually, I must go back to that. But then I think, I could get into that on Switch. But then that means all that progress I've made in PlayStation 4, I'd need to start again. I don't know if I could be bothered.
Yeah, it's a lot to throw away.
So there you go. I don't know. So there we go. That's that. Right, any more news?
Marvelous today announced that Peach Beach Splash is coming out in the summer. So that was good news if you're a fan of Senran Kagura. I was quite excited. So that's cool.
Yeah.
Other than that,
the tumbleweed's going to pass for me because I'm what?
Yeah. Another Japanese game that's being brought out over here. Yeah, there's been quite quiet again.
A couple of bits of today's news. Right there. Agents of Mayhem got announced for August. That's the sort of Saints Row spin-off. That looks quite interesting. Quite a fun-looking game. Have you seen much of that one? Saints Row is generally alright, but it's kind of like Saints Row, but it's kind of looks a bit like Overwatch, and the way the graphics are, I reckon.
Very stylized, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, it looks like Overwatch, yeah, for definite.
I don't know if it is totally Overwatchy, but that's just the way I sort of thought of it when I first saw it. So, but obviously it's probably got a good campaign on it as well. I would hope. Yeah, it's a single-player, open-world, third-person action game.
Open world. Joy. Another one of them. Yeah.
Before each mission, you choose 3 out of 12 agents to bring with you and can switch between the 3 at will. So a wee bit different.
Yeah, that sounds cool. Yeah. It does look good, actually, yeah.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, and then...
That's August, yeah.
There's today's charts, which had Mass Effect number 1, I believe. In this
we both called that.
2 in a row for Mass Effect. Ghost Recon Wildlands is number 2, so that's still up there, doing well. Lego Worlds, number 3. New entry for Kingdom Hearts HD 1.2, 1.5 and 2.5 at number 4. GTA 5 at number 5.
Still hanging in there.
Horizon's actually there still too at number 6.
Yeah, that's good, isn't it?
FIFA, Zelda, Rocket League and Call of Duty. So your kind of usual suspects is all in there. But it's good to see a few games hanging around like Horizon and Zelda and Lego Worlds, a bit different. Rocket League doing very well at number 9.
Down at number 38, Rare Replay. What's that like? This makes you wonder how many copies of a game's got to sell for it to appear in the charts. Minecraft PlayStation Edition at 35. How many copies of these are being... It's a shame that we can't see.
No, I've seen before, and I can tell you that number 35 has not many copies at all. I've seen number 1. Sometimes it can be quite easy to get a number 1, but as you go down past the top 5, there's a sort of dramatic decrease. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's quite dramatic how much it falls off, probably after the top 5-10. So it's not many copies sold at that. But it's probably bundles in it. Rare Replay's probably been bundled with with a cheap Xbox or whatever, and that's why it's got back in the chart.
Yeah,
Either that or it was so cheap or something.
because things like Watch Dogs 2 is number 17, up from 28 last week. So yeah, I think that there must be, as games fall in price and they bundle them up with consoles, it just helps their charts. But yeah, it seems weird.
Yeah, so that's it for news. I did have something to. I did have something I wanted to talk about. Maybe we said it last week, we'd talk about it this week, or maybe something else came in my head.
It feels like it's been ages since we did the last podcast. I can't remember.
But I can't remember what it was. There was something I wanted to talk about, and it's just left my head. Down.
It'll come back at some point.
Yeah, possibly. I don't know. So let's just move on to something else.
See if you can think, and whilst you do that, we can announce our Lego World's a winner. Lego World's a winner? That's a bit of a weird thing to say. Sorry, I got flipping tongue-tied. Lego World's winner. That's fine. For our competition that we've been running. Quite a popular one. Loads of people entering, which was good to see. Lots of people interested in Lego, I think.
Good game. I'm going to review it soon, actually.
So, yeah, have you been playing it on PS4?
Yeah. So I really like it. I've been playing it quite well, and I quite like it. It feels got unfinished. It's kind of like one of these games that you think is going to evolve a bit more over time.
Yeah.
But it's cracking because it's like, in terms, it's got No Man's Sky, in that you'll have procedurally generated worlds, but they all seem so much more different. Whereas No Man's Sky, they kind of feel the same, except there's different colours or whatever. But here, like, you could be in a construction yard or a scrap heap or whatever, and then the next world you're in a forest, and the next world you might be in a sort of lava-covered mountain or in a medieval world or whatever. Cool. So it keeps changing, and it's really cool. And what you do is you go along discovering items. So you've got this little discovery gun, and you can discover different items. So if there's something you've not discovered, like a flower or whatever, you can discover it with your gun, and then you'll keep it. And then you can keep doing that. You can discover characters and horses, pigs, vehicles, weapons, and all that sort of thing. And they all add up into your sort of inventory. And then you've also got a gun which lets you build bricks. So just think you've got basically access to every piece of Lego ever.
Yeah.
And you can in any colour you want as well. So when you discover all this stuff with the characters and all the bits and pieces you'll find in all the different worlds, eventually you can kind of just make your own world.
I was just going to say, do you have like a base world that you take all your discoveries back to then?
Yeah, eventually, yeah. Although you could build in the world you're in if you really wanted to, do you know what I mean? But eventually you unlock the ability to build your own world. But to do that, you need the gold bricks, so that's kind of what the point is. When you go to all these planets, you complete little tasks for all the characters to earn gold bricks. And generally, you're using your tools that you've found to do that. And then as you earn the gold bricks, you move on to different worlds and you unlock new features and stuff. Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's good fun. I think you can play in co-op as well, which is good, so I've been doing a bit of that. Yeah, it's a good game.
Yeah, it does sound good.
We've got a few technical issues. Like when you're playing in co-op, it can be quite laggy, or you can get stuck in the scenery or fall through the edge of the world and stuff, which is all a bit weird. But it's not. Didn't take away for the fun of it, really.
It's cheap.
That's the main thing.
As well, isn't it?
And it's cheap.
It's really not inexpensive. Yeah.
So,
I don't know why it's so cheap. I don't know if they're planning on then releasing lots of extra add-on packs or something. I think it's
because it feels like it's not quite finished.
Yeah.
It feels like it's still in beta and sometimes, but I think...
You don't kind of mind though, do you, for 20 quid?
No, not at all. It's actually a really good game. I've got it in rental because I just wasn't sure if I wanted it or not, but I think I'll be keeping it. I'll either keep it or I'll just order it for somewhere else.
Yeah, is that how it works? With not to give Boomerang Games too much of a shout out, but is that how it works? If you like it, you can keep it.
Yeah, you can just buy it, but it
Do
depends
they
on their
send it to you
prices.
in retail packaging then?
Nah, but they probably send you the box if you decide to buy it off them, don't they?
Yeah.
I don't really know. I've never done that before.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Because then obviously, if you've just got the disc, you can never then sell it on if you want to, can you?
I probably wouldn't buy it for them, to be honest, because I've got some credit elsewhere, so I'll probably buy it elsewhere.
Yeah.
But it's quite interesting to know that you can buy the games, I think.
That's a good idea, I think. I bet a lot of people do end up just keeping them.
Yeah, it's good.
So,
good idea. Yeah.
Okay, so our winner then, we've given it a big up, or you have. I've not played it. So yeah, the winner of Lego Worlds is Ben Uden. I think that's how you pronounce his surname, Euden. So Ben Uden at Uden on Twitter. Hopefully you're listening. You've won Lego Worlds. Drop us a message, and we'll get it posted out to you. As with all our competitions, you've got 14 days to get in touch. If you don't, then sadly for you, we'll pick another winner. So congratulations, and speak soon.
Yeah, congratulations. Okay, so yeah. Oh, I don't want to shout out Boomerang. I was just looking to see how much they were selling Lego Worlds for. Not a bad price, but I won't mention that.
You can.
£17 something.
Wow, that is.
I expected it. To be honest, I expected it to be a bit. I expected it to be more because you'd obviously rented it from them, so I expect them just charge a wee bit more if you want to keep it, but they're actually competitive. Although so are Monster Shop, so let's not them.
Yeah, I was going to say there. I was going to do 2 points on that. Is it technically used when you buy it at that price because you've used it and it's not sealed?
Yeah, I guess it is technically used, isn't it? Because you get to keep it. So I mean.
Yeah. And to give Monster Shop a shout out because they're good to us, you can buy it with a controller for £50 at the moment. So if you buy Lego Worlds and a DualShock 4, it's £50, which is quite a good deal.
Yeah, it's a good deal. Yeah.
So yeah, there you go.
Although I've got enough controllers at the moment.
Yeah.
Tons. I've got a collection. So yeah, I still not remembered what I was going to talk about. It's bloody annoying that is. What was that I said? Maybe that's what it was. I don't know if I've talked about this before, but I think I was just going to say, like, if you could only ever. I think I've sort of talked about this before, but I was just going to say if I could only ever have one console, basically that was it. I think we sort of talked about it on a show before about taking one console, one game, didn't we?
Yeah, we did that, like Desert Island, whatever we were going to call it.
Desert Island discs.
Kind of, yeah, not to rip off the BBC, but yeah, basically one console, one game, one controller we did. So, yeah.
Yeah, because I was sort of like that, but I was just thinking to myself that if all the consoles I've ever had or whatever and I own now, if someone goes, right, that's it, we're getting rid of them all, you know, we're allowed to have one left in the whole world, out of all the past and all the future and all the present consoles, what one do you want?
It's going to be PS4 now, isn't it?
4. And that was because I was just thinking the other day that's the one I'd want. I don't really Switch. I'm not too fussed about. I think it's good, but I could do without it. Xbox I could certainly do without because mine's just not been turned on in ages. And PlayStation 3 I liked Xbox 360. That was a great console. I like my Sega Mega Drive. And the PlayStation 1 too, obviously, but I think my favourite's definitely the PlayStation 4 at the moment. I think that's kind of went to my number one spot in best consoles of all time.
The last year or so of PS4 has been immense, hasn't it? I
can always see it getting better. Apparently Spider-Man's releasing this year. So there's a big one coming out this year, and obviously we've got Horizon and there's quite a few other bits and pieces coming out as well. I think GT Sport I'm not too fussed about, but who knows what else is coming, know what I mean?
What kind of game do you think Spider-Man's going to be? Just another open world, kind of Infamous style?
Who's making it? Insomniac.
Yeah.
Insomniac's making it, so it's going to be like third person, I would think. Third person action adventure sort of open world, I would think. Bit like Infamous, I would say.
I think that is what it will be. I think that's nailed on. Again, though, like I've just said about 20 minutes ago, it's another open world game.
If you think about the last game they made like that, it was Sunset Overdrive, and that was quite a good game. That was a third person.
Yeah. Someone on Twitter shouted out a sequel to that when we did our "What games would you like sequels to?" So
Yeah,
it would be nice.
Right.
Yeah, it's a good shout. Actually,
It's a bit like a Infamous again, just a bit cartoony and out there. It's not a bad game actually for Xbox exclusive. I've got that one, but I've not played it for a while. It's the sort of game you'd like to see in, well, maybe PlayStation doesn't really need it though. Xbox needs it more, so I guess it's nice for Xbox to have something different like that because they don't have much that's different like that. The thing is, you've got Crackdown 3 coming out, and then obviously that's going up against Spider-Man. So it's
I think Spider-Man's probably more held. I think people will probably prefer Spider-Man because of the character.
If you can make a good Spider-Man game, you're laughing. I mean, there's not been many good superhero games really that I can think of, apart from the Batman games. So I mean, if you can get one that's just top notch, I think it'll be impressive.
Yeah, I mean, if you
get
class
that humour in there as well.
Get what in there, sorry?
The humour. You need the humour in there. Sort of. That's what I was thinking that day. I think I'd done a wee poll. I wonder how my poll did actually.
I did see that. Yeah.
Poll about Marvel and DC, because obviously Marvel kicks DC's bum. But I actually voted for the third option. Marvel plus throw Batman in.
Just because he's the only decent DC character. Although I am quite looking forward to the Wonder Woman film. I think that looks quite good. Talking of movies, just real quick sidestep. We saw Logan last week, and I thought it was almost uncanny how similar to The Last of Us it is.
I thought that just from the trailer.
Yeah, and how much Hugh Jackman would be perfect as Joel. But he couldn't do it now because he's done Logan. But he'd look, it was almost like a Last of Us film minus zombies. Like I don't know, it was weird. There were shots and there were bits of it, and you just think they've obviously been heavily influenced by parts of that game.
Yeah, because I saw the trailer and I thought, geez, it's just like it. I found my poll. Only 47 people voted, but 53% said Marvel plus throw in Batman, and 26% Marvel, and 21% said DC was the best. So there you go. Marvel's the best, and obviously the best thing about DC is Batman.
Yeah.
So I don't read a lot of comics. I have to throw that disclaimer in there. The only comics I've really read is Star Wars ones. I don't really bother with comics much.
Yeah, I'm not.
I prefer the movies to the comics. I prefer watching it. The comics I get a bit bored of. So I'm not. They're alright. I've read a few that I've quite liked, but mainly the Star Wars ones. They're good. The new Marvel Star Wars ones, I quite like them. But yeah. I can't remember if there's anything else I had to say.
What have you been playing this week then? Let's just do our
Lego Worlds, but I've already talked about that.
Yeah. Anything else?
I played Splatoon demo. I probably played that since last time we spoke, but I don't know. I
think we might have spoken about it. I can't remember. Yeah.
But like I say, that's kind of more the same. What else have I played? I think that's about it, really. I don't think I've played much more than that. What did I review? I done 2 reviews. Well, we had the Persona 5 review, which was cool.
We should mention
that.
That.
Obviously, I didn't play it. I only played it a little bit. Someone else reviewed that.
Yeah, sounds good though. I mean, the review scores across the board for it have been very positive. So I'm excited to play it. I'm just annoyed that my copy's been delivered today, but it's been delivered to work.
Johnstone cares about the issues facing OKC.
Hold on, that's me looking
That's
at
you.
I was trying to figure out what I was playing. I knew there was something else. Vikings.
Yeah. So, yeah, Persona, I've had it delivered, but it's been delivered to work, and I'm not at work today, so I can't start it, which is annoying. But it's had, very positive reviews from pretty much everyone, isn't it? It seems to be the go-to Japanese RPG at the moment, so that's great. Very positive.
Yeah, so Vikings, I played that. Obviously, I forgot about it. That's good. It's odd. It's kind of like a Diablo-style game with Vikings, but it's not quite as good as Diablo. So you can tell it's kind of lower budget, but it's still fun enough. You just go along whacking things and slashing them pieces. The story's a bit dodgy, but no, it's quite good. I quite like the deep sort of system it's got to it, the sort of progression system.
Yeah, do you level up and get stronger and then...
Yeah, and the way they've done it with the gods, that each god's got sort of weapons and sort of attributes assigned to it, so you can sort of choose your god and then get stronger based on that god sort of thing, which is quite good. Yeah, those reviews are doing okay. People are watching them. Thanks for that. Appreciate it. So that's good. So that, Lego Worlds, Splatoon, and that's it really. I've not really played anything else. I still want to go back and play more Horizon because I just like it. So I want to just go and mess around, just wander around the world, finding things. So I'll probably do that at some point. But this week I've got Lego City Undercover coming for Switch, so I'm going to play that and review that. Although I've already completed it on Wii U, so it shouldn't take me too long to review it. I'll just see what's what about it and do the review. What else? Parappa. The Rapper is out this week, and I've got that pre-ordered. So that's sort of one I'll do a review of. So,
that's come around really quick, isn't it?
Yeah, and then Loco Roco's obviously out next month, and then Wipeout was dated as well. Wipeout a Mega Collection, that's coming in June.
That'd be good. Yeah.
Wipeout a Mega Collection, the retail version comes with 4 dynamic themes, and there's a steelbook version as well. I've not actually seen the steelbook version, but that's one that would be nice that's one that would be nice to add to the... I like this collection.
Yeah, it's not going to be retailer specific, is it?
I don't know.
I don't know if they've announced that.
I don't know if all retail versions is the steelbook version, or if it's just retail specific. But I've not seen it anywhere.
No, I've not caught it anywhere yet.
I've looked for it and not found it. So I don't know. I know Amazon that have it and Amazon and Game both have it, but none of them show a steelbook case. So
maybe it's too early. Maybe they not confirmed that yet.
Yeah, whatever. I want to find it anyway. It's £30, so I'm going to get that definitely, because I think I just for nostalgia's sake, if anything else, you know what I mean? Because it's a great game. Really, that's a game I would, because I had about 3 PlayStation 1s, I think, and I would keep buying them and then selling them again, and I'd always buy Wipeout every time I sold them.
I love the soundtrack as well. That's always been, Wipeout's known for its speed and its music, so that'll be good. Yeah, it'll look amazing as well, won't it, on Pro?
Yeah, it'll look fantastic, so it'll be good. I like its speed. It's quite fun to play as well, so yeah, that's one I'm looking forward to. Parappa the Rapper I'm looking forward to, because I played the demo and I quite enjoyed it. I thought it was good, it looked good, and it was quite fun, something very, very different, which is nice, because you don't always get really different games like that, so that's completely different from anything, isn't it? So,
yeah, it's nice to break away from the open worldness of the current crop of games.
Oh, Sony's just announced that Jak and Daxter PS2 classics are coming to PS4. Jak and Daxter, the precursor legacy, Jak 2 and Jak 3 will be available on PS4 via download on the PlayStation Store later this year.
Oh, that's good. Although the first one's good, the other two are a bit... But yeah, the first one's good. That's
1080p up rendering and trophy support.
Nice. I might
Also,
get on board with that.
share play, remote play, and activity feeds, whatever that is. Oh, I presume that's when it's on the, so you can see what everyone's doing on
Do you
that
think
game.
that that is, they're going to see how well that does, and then possibly do a new one dependent on how well it sells and what the kind of reception for it's like?
Possibly, I don't know. I don't really think
Because that's what Shu said about Parappa and Loco Roco, wasn't it? They were re-releasing them, and then if there was the call for it in the market, they'd look at bringing out sequels. So they obviously kind of test the waters by remastering things. If
Yeah.
it sells bucket loads, then people obviously want it. So
I would like Jack and Daxter. That'd be cool.
who would work on it now though? Obviously it's a Naughty Dog game, but they're working on The Last of Us 2. So would they have a team big enough to then dedicate people to making Jack 4?
Sony's got enough studios. They wouldn't do Jack, I doubt. They would do that. I'd
Ship
try
it out
see
to
them
someone
doing
else.
that. Yeah, probably. Skunks. Maybe they should create a second team, a sort of external team or something.
Yeah, maybe. It doesn't ever seem to work as well, does it? But that's good news though. That's breaking news online whilst we're recording.
Yeah, just saw it there as I was having a wee look. What was I talking about for that? I forgot. I just saw it and lost my train of thought.
I can't remember either. Sidetracked us. Wipeout, I think. Possibly.
Wipeout, yeah. And how I kept selling my PlayStations. That's what you do when you're young though, you just keep selling out consoles and buying them back again eventually.
Yeah, that's it, just to get enough money to
always
get
miss
something
my
new.
PlayStation every time I sold it. I'd have another one soon after because I'd always miss it.
What did you sell it in order to buy?
I don't know. Who knows? I'd probably sold it to buy something or other. I don't know what though. Maybe I just had no money, so I sold it so that I could buy trainers or go on a night out or I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't really remember. Strange. So yeah, there we go.
Cool.
Got a visitor. Hold on. What do you want? Yeah, go on then. He's asked me if he can stop playing the PlayStation.
Yeah.
Never heard that one before.
Can I stop eating chocolate now, please? Or did you force him? Do you say, right, you're not allowed to move now until you've finished this game?
No.
And then write a review for me as well.
If only they could write reviews, that'd be good. I did ask him because we were playing some Lego Worlds before the podcast. I was, because they were at school, I went getting for school, but I was playing a bit of that, but I forgot to capture some footage, so I got him to do that for me. Capture some footage.
What's his hourly rate?
Don't know.
Just dinner.
But he didn't need to sit there for an hour playing it. I only wanted him to push the capture button and press save.
It's going to be the longest YouTube review ever now. Hour long.
No, it's going to be ages long. Because I just wanted to capture, because when I review it, I tried to capture different levels instead of just having the same footage in every level. Just thought it would be quite nice to have show different areas of it, show different planets. Because it's quite nice to see that, isn't it?
Yeah.
The different worlds that you visit. I forgot, because I've been playing it for days and I forgot to do any capturing at all. Which is a bit annoying.
Yeah.
So at the start, I don't have any of the stuff at the start because I forgot to capture that. Well, I'll just nick somebody else's footage off of YouTube. There's plenty of it on YouTube, isn't there?
Yeah, I don't think you can say that out loud whilst we're recording a podcast.
It's only captured gameplay footage. It's not really a big deal, is it?
No,
Everybody
true.
plays the same game.
Yeah.
So if you forget to capture it, you could just nick a wee bit here and there. Who'll notice? As long as you've got something to put your video. The main thing, obviously, about the review is the voiceover, the actual review. I mean, the gameplay's just there as a visual aid, I guess, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, just so people know what you're talking about.
Yeah. Usually it is all my own, but I just forgot to capture it. But I've captured some, so I'll probably have enough. The reviews aren't that long that I won't have enough really. Anyway, yeah, so that's that. Right, what else we got to talk about?
I've got some more 1-star reviews for you to guess the game.
Right,
If you want to
okay.
do that.
Okay,
So
I
get
need to get in this
your
over.
thinking hat on. I've got 2 games, both PS4 titles.
Mhm.
I won't say any more than that. They've both been released. So it's one of them's quite long, but let's start with this one, which is from Craig Harrison. 1-star, rubbish game. I hate this game. Wished I never bought it. Not worth the money at all. The game is short, like 7 to 8 hours to complete. Not much freedom to move around. A lot of talking and cutscenes. Boring. The only thing I liked was the graphics and some use of the controller, like being still. Not happy at all. It's in the bin. Not good.
Right, being still?
Yeah.
Is that a hint or not at all?
That's what it says. That's what he's written. That's
Is it
what Craig
Uncharted
Harrison
4?
No. Okay, next one. This is by just an Amazon customer. It's boring, scary, and very disappointing. That's it.
Resident Evil 7?
No. Okay, last one. This is a bit of a long one, and it's by Diego.
Okay.
I was gifted this interactive movie. I did not buy this. Not a fan of Sony games. I've not touched it, but have watched my friends play it. Graphics is really nice, but there's no gameplay. It's simplistic. It prompts you to press whatever button shows up. Hold on, sorry, my wife started hoovering. Can you hear that?
Yeah, it's not bothering me that much. Is that a Quantum Break game?
No, I haven't finished reading it yet. It's just that the Hoover started, so I thought I'd... Okay. No, it's a PlayStation 4 game. It's simplistic, it prompts you to press whatever button shows up. It's very predictable with cheesy teen jokes. The game is short and boring. It's
Life is Strange.
No, it's better off being made into a movie.
Until Dawn.
Yeah. I like the way this guy's reviewed it and he's not played it. I've not touched it. I'm not a fan of Sony games. Why bother? He's written 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, a 15-line review on Amazon about a game he's not played. Well done, Diego. Well done. Right.
So
well
your
done.
wife's hoovering in the background.
Yeah. Do you want me to just put it on mute and I'll go and... Hold on a minute. You chat about rubbish for a minute. I'll be back.
Okay, I'll chat about rubbish. Bet he's a way to get told off by his wife now. Well, I don't see you doing the hoovering. You know it. When you're married, you know what she'll say. Don't see you doing it. Don't complain about someone doing the hoovering. It'll never end well. Telling you.
Hello, I'm back. Sorry. Could you hear me shouting then, or did I mute it properly?
No, I didn't hear you shouting.
I didn't shout. I was just shouting downstairs, I mean. Not like... Rah. Sorry. Anyway. Yeah. Crisis averted. Right.
Okay.
It's very kind of her to start hoovering, though. I do appreciate it.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. Right. Second game, 1-star review. You might get this one.
Until Dawn. Let me just, before we
Okay.
go on, move on. Until Dawn's actually a good game.
It's a really good game. It came out of nowhere almost, and I wasn't expecting much, and I thought it was brilliant the way it tried to do something new. I found it quite scary.
Yeah.
It looked good.
It's got a teen movie, but it's not really a bad thing. It's quite good.
But it was almost, it knew what it was. It wasn't selling itself as anything else, was it? It was like a Scream / kind of, I Know What You Did Last Summer kind of story, and it wasn't pretending to be grown up and then ended up being a teen game. That's what it was. So, great game. Actually, it's
Okay.
it's good. It's only £20 on Amazon at the moment as well. So if you've not played it, it's well worth picking up.
Not bad. Right. Okay, let's go. Next one.
Okay. Right. 1-star by Amazon customer. Excellent. Very good game. I thought I'd read that because it's stupid. He's given it 1 star and said it's excellent. You won't get it from that, I know. Want to guess?
Nah.
Okay. Second one. Severe lack of content. Avoid at all costs unless you are an online maniac. I bought the game being a huge fan, and on spite of the reviews, all I can tell you is, yeah, they are right. You have 2 hours of fun, in inverted commas, and then it's over. If you don't have PlayStation Plus like me, or simply if you like the single player versus CPU games, don't buy this, you'll regret it.
Is this a Sony game?
No.
How old is it?
I can't give you clues.
Is it this year or last year?
No, it wasn't this year. I think it was last year. Might have been the year before.
Okay. Right, go do the next one then. Is there another review?
Yeah, there's loads. Yeah, there's one more.
Good, do another one then.
This might give it away. I won't... Okay, so this is by Greedwell. 1 star.
It's not Destiny though, is it?
No, it's not.
No.
This is some early access garbage. Challenge mode and story mode aren't out at launch, and online doesn't work. All you can do is beat survival mode to earn fight money, but you can't spend your money because the shop isn't available. Good job, Capcom. Worst
Street
fighting
Fighter
game.
5.
Worst fighting game launch I've ever seen.
I was heading that way, Street Fighter 5, when you said about none of the modes being available online. I thought, oh, it's Street Fighter 5.
Thought I'd give you that one. Yeah. So again, it was not a bad game, but just released way too early.
Yeah.
So.
Okay, so when are you on holiday?
So I leave this weekend.
Oh, right, okay. How long are you away for?
2.5 weeks.
2.5 weeks.
I know. It's going to be good. I cannot wait.
What,
I need
is it a cruise or something?
Yes, it is, yeah. Off to Greece. So, get some sun.
How long does it take to cruise to Greece?
Well, it's stopping on the way, but it'll take about 5 days to get there.
5 days get there. You stay there for what, a week?
Yeah.
Or more than a week?
About a week in and around the actual Greek islands.
And then stop. You come back?
Yeah, but we stop on the way there and on the way back at various places. So it's nice. Get to see some different parts of the world and eat at different little cafes by the beach and, yeah, eat constantly pretty much. Just because there's a 24-hour buffet and room service. Do
you have a swimming pool on the boat?
Yeah, I think there's about 3 on this one. So,
cool.
Yeah, we tend to get up, go to the gym. Then that way you've done your allowance of exercise for the day, so you can eat what you want. So, yeah, it's going to be nice. I just hope the weather's good. It should be at this time of year down there. But
what happens when it's... I mean, I don't really like boats. I feel sick on boats. But do you actually, on big boats like that, do you actually feel the waves?
Depends how rough it is. So the first one we went on, when we went over the Bay of Biscay, we were on quite a small boat. And the waves were about 10 metres. Well, it wasn't the wave, it's called the swell. So it's where it's just rough, basically. And the waves were about 10 metres tall. So it does get quite rough, but I don't get seasick. I'm all right. I just like watching it.
So you just kind of rock about.
Just like jumping up and down the stairs and stuff when it's rough, because it messes with your brain a little bit. It's almost like gravity's a bit wrong. So... Yeah.
I don't like that.
Lisa has to have travel, sea sickness tablets, and they work well. But if you eat ginger, that settles your stomach. That's good for you. But yeah, I mean, it's just luck of the draw. Some days it is a bit rough, but once you hit the med, it's like glass. You don't move at all. Last year there was a pool table on the boat, so that's kind of how still it is. Like the balls. I think one night all the balls went down one end of the table where it was a bit rocky, but yeah, most of the time it's all right.
Yes.
So yeah,
sounds good. So yeah, so we'll try and fill in for you somehow. We'll either do some shorter podcasts that we can release in between time you're away, or I'll do something myself, even if it's something short. But we'll have something for you.
Definitely
in between the times, so we keep things regular, because it's nice to have something.
Yeah, definitely, and it'd just be nice to keep that kind of continuity going, won't it? So we'll try and record something So yeah.
Exactly. So there. So yeah, I think that's us. We're a wee bit shorter than usual.
Yeah, we've both been busy, haven't we? This last where I'm going away, my work's just been manic and life is busy. So
Yeah, but we're nearly at an hour, so we're not done too bad. We're constantly talking. It's just sometimes I wasn't very organised, I'm afraid, so I never really thought of a topic. But
if anyone wants to suggest anything for us to talk about one week, we're more than open to input.
Oh yeah, topics is good. Be nice to have some topics to talk about, because sometimes you just can't think of any, and especially when it's a bit quieter as well. Let's pick up again soon when we get closer to E3, which we are doing, and then obviously the second half of the year is always easy because there's too much to talk about.
Yeah,
I was thinking. What would you guys say?
I was going to say, hopefully by then we'll have had more time to play some games as well.
Yeah, I was thinking if they do some big news like Xbox Scorpio being announced or whatever, I might just do a video talking about it. If there's big news, I might do videos just sitting talking about them. So I
think we should both stay up for the PlayStation show at E3 as well and do
let's see what
show podcast whilst that's going.
Yeah, or we could do a live.
Yeah, that's it. That's what I think.
SquareXO live. Watch along, and we can
react.
Everyone come and watch with us.
I think we should do that
together.
Yeah, let's get that sorted. But
sounds good. Okay, that's it then. We're done. So thanks for joining us, everyone. Not sure what the next podcast will be since Dan's away, but we'll come up with something, and just over the next few weeks while he's away, just to keep you listening, and then we'll be back properly when Dan's back properly in about 2.5 weeks' time. So thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time. Thanks now. Bye.
Cheers, guys. Speak soon. Bye.